Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over a how to play Sledge guide. This will probably be a shorter video because there's not much to him, but Sledge is basically the best beginner operator that you can play if you're like brand new to Rainbow Six Siege. His sledgehammer is super simple, versatile. It lets you learn certain angles and certain like pathways that you can walk through and things like that, and it just helps you learn the mechanics of the game really simply. And his kit is just simple and good. So for his primary weapons, he's got the M590A1 shotgun, which is the same shotgun that Smoke and Mute have, and Thatcher, I believe. Maybe Thatcher might have it. Yeah, probably. And it is a very good shotgun. However, you're not going to want to run it on Sledge. Sledge used to have the SMG-11 as a secondary, and then you could maybe make an argument for running the shotgun because you at least had a fully automatic weapon that you could pull out during long-range gunfights. But even then, the L8 is such a great weapon. It hits hard, low recoil, you get the ACOG with it. It is an amazing weapon, and you should never be running the shotgun on Sledge. Secondary is his pistol. You don't really get an option on that. Personally, for his primary, I run, obviously, the ACOG. I run a suppressor because when I do play Sledge, I use them on, like, really niche, random rush strats, like pushing from basement of chalet up to taking top mez and stuff, and having a suppressor is just better for staying quiet and things like that. And then I run vert. I never run laser because then I have to, like, worry about how I'm holding an angle, and I have to think about it, and it's like, it's not worth the ADS speed that you get. For your secondary gadgets, you get frags, stuns, and impacts. Most of the time you're going to bring frags. Even after the nerf, I like to bring the frags just to help you just clear certain utility, get rid of shields, get rid of random gadgets, barb, whatever you want to do with it. But you can also bring EMPs if you're going to help get the wall, or stuns if you want to. It's totally up to you. I personally bring frags. And as far as his primary gadget, it is literally a sledgehammer. You can use it to open anything that's soft, floors, walls, barricades. It's also able to break certain bulletproof gadgets, so you can use it on maestro cams, azamis, deployable shields, castle barricades, bulletproof cams, and just basically anything that's a bulletproof gadget. Sledgehammer can destroy it. So just remember to keep that in mind. Now I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on Sledge when you're actually using him. Give me one. Alright, so I picked Cafe for a map to show certain things about Sledge. So one thing that I want to talk about is that Sledge is mostly a vertical operator, so you're going to want to be taking above the bomb site and breaking the floor to see, to put pressure on the enemies and potentially get picks. Now, the biggest thing, there are two things that you got to be aware of when you're playing vert. One, C4s. C4s are the deadliest thing for vert players. Doesn't matter if you're fuse, sledge, ram, buck, whatever. You always have to be on the lookout for C4s, always have to be careful. So, my first tip with Sledge is that, notice how this is soft and this is not? If you're playing Sledge or any vert operator, try to stand on hard floor as much as you can and open up the soft floor while you're still on the hard floor, right? So I can hit this, oops, I can sledge this and back up and stay on the hard part of the ceiling because they cannot C4 me if they throw it here. They have to throw it on the soft part. And you have to be a little creative with it too. Keep your mind open. So notice how this is soft, right? This floor is also soft. I can look through these. Oh. There we go. I can use this as an angle to hold red if I want to, and I'm on a reinforced surface, right? Or if you don't like aiming horizontally like that, you can aim vertically, and this is whiskey double right here. I can hold the double door into the bomb site. Now, another tip for you, get good at fighting through these bars in a horizontal way, right? Because if I'm a defender and I'm looking up it is way easier to shoot a Sledge that is sitting like this than it is to shoot a Sledge that's playing like this, right? They have to shoot through a very slim bar, a sliver of space to hit you if you're aiming through vert like this versus like this, right? So get good at shooting through the bars and just try to practice that. Try to learn where the bomb sites are and how you can play above, things like that, and just make sure to avoid C4s. This is another example. The hallway is reinforced, right? Or hard concrete, whatever. So if the bomb site's kitchen, I can play like this, right? This is called sinks. I can clear anyone who's playing sinks right here, right? Come over here, do the same thing. This is looking into freezer, right? I can try to clear anybody who's playing freezer. You can just do so much with Sledge, so much versatility. He's a Pathfinder operator, so he's very good for beginners because he's cheap, really easy to get. His gun, like I said, has literally no recoil. Yeah, it also hits hard as well. The second thing that you got to be aware of when you're playing above, making vert, you have to be aware of getting flanked, right? So if you're playing in a squad, you can have your teammate either play Nomad or Gridlock to help protect your flanks, or use a drone, right? Just set a flank drone. You can set a flank drone on white, and have somebody set one pillar, have somebody set one red, things like that, just to hold your flank so that you don't end up getting walked up on while you're trying to fight people in the bomb site, and you have a defender just walk up behind you and kill you for free, right? Because not only would you be losing that pressure on the defenders in the bomb site, right? You would also be placing that pressure on your teammates, because when they try to take the bomb site, there's a defender who has all of these holes that you made for them to be able to defend against the attackers. So that's just something to be aware of as a vert player in general, but especially with Sledge. Play on hard floors if you can. Try to learn how to shoot through the bars horizontally, and always be wary of a flank. That's pretty much it. He is a very basic operator, very beginner friendly, and I honestly hope he gets his SMG-11 back, because Ubisoft nerfing that from him was the worst thing they've ever done. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.